Hello YouTube, Dawson Rider here with my review of Samurai Sentai Shinkenger Kabuto Origami and Kajiki Origami. Alright, let me get Kajiki Origami out of the way and I'll do Kabuto first. Alright, let's get to Kabuto Origami. First, let's look at the packaging. Pretty nice looking packaging, nice picture of him on the front. The hidden disc it comes with in its mech mode. The style reminds me of Hurricaneger a lot. Here's the top, shows you the formation and an epic mountain pose. More of the side view, things it can do with the hidden disc. More of its options as well. And then also, once again, what you can do with it spinning. And then the bottom shows what you can do with Reika Zenzto. Okay. Enough about the packaging. Here's Kabuto Origami. He looks pretty good. He's a little bit odd looking in some senses, but he looks pretty good on his own. The thing that makes him look odd is definitely this thing sticking out of the side, but I'll explain that in a minute. Now when you get him, he comes in some separate pieces, such as when he comes, these legs are separated off, and you just have to put them on. It's no big deal. As well as this horn is off of it when you get it. And the hidden disc, let me show you. It's not in it when you come. You have to lift this up and put it in. Here's the hidden disc. Pretty good looking, a lot like the show. To me it's the weirdest looking for the animals, but that could just be me. But then you just put it right back in here like this, and there you go. And then its gimmick is when you spin the disc, oh, let me get that thing off. When you spin the disc, his head spins like this. Not much of a gimmick. Okay. Now in this mode he looks pretty good to me. I like him best just on his own, but let me show you how to combine him with the Shinken O, which I have right here, which you've probably seen in my Shinken O review. Now the first thing you want to do is you're going to want to, there's a little tab right here, and you're going to want to push it forward. So it clicks like that, so it keeps the head in place. And you can also do this when it's in this mode to keep its head from spinning, but it really doesn't that much. And the next thing you're going to want to do is right under here, you'll see a little thing here. Just pull down on it until it comes out like that. Okay, and then you're going to want to pull the arms off. Just take those off. And then put them on the corresponding side of Shinken O. Let me see if I can do this with one hand. There we go. Okay. Let's get the other one in. Fits nicely. Alright. Now in order to transform the rest of it, you're going to take off Shinken O's helmet. And then you're going to want to fold his head back down into the places that it goes. Alright, and then let me set up a better angle here. Hold on. Alright, now I'm at a better angle. And as you can see here, when you open this up, there's a little hole here. And that's where the bottom half of the head goes here. So you're just going to want to put it on like this. And you'll see where the little pegs line up. Alright, let me move you back over. Alright, and then you're just going to want to take this bottom piece here and separate it like this. Whoops, the thing came unattached. That's why you want to move it so it doesn't spin. Okay, and there we have Kabuto Shinken O. Now, to be honest, I don't care for this mode so much. It looks kind of weird. The head is way too big. And oops, it came off there. It's so top heavy. Well, let me get that readjusted. Sorry about that. I always have trouble with that, but that could just be mine. But the arms kind of add something to it, and it would look okay if it was a little more well designed. Like, I would have wished they could have folded this down, maybe snapped it onto the backpack. It would have looked a little less over-encumbering. It definitely, to me, looks better in just mech mode on its own. But it's still okay looking if you like it. Actually, I would have liked to see, and I know the whole gimmick for the auxiliary mech is that they have the hidden discs in them, but I would have liked to see them do the same style as Shinken O with the folding up. I thought that would have been a lot nicer, continuing with the theme. Also, I should say that Kabuto Origami comes with this piece, which I couldn't find any use for it for any of these modes. Now, it probably goes with the mode that Kabuto Origami Kajiki Origami and Tora Origami can combine into a bird, so that probably has something to do with it, and that'll be in my Tora Origami review when it comes. Alright, so we'll give you one last look at it. Here it is. And just so that you can see as a reference, I said in my previous review that you can switch out the hidden discs from any of them. So you can switch out the shield disc for Kabuto's if you want, and then put the other disc in the back. So that's what that looks like. Spin. Alright. So let's move on to Kajiki Origami. Alright, now here we have Kajiki Origami. Let's start with the box. Just like the other one, like I said, it gives me kind of a Hurricaneger vibe. Nice picture on the front. Top gives it an epic picture. It's mode combined with Shinken-O. The hidden disc, how it works. More showing on its gimmick with the sword in its head, and another back picture showing what it can do. Alright, now let's get to it itself. Now, I actually really like the Kajiki Origami. It looks a lot better than Kabuto's in my opinion. A lot more better stylized. Again, I wish they would have done a folding gimmick like they did with Shinken-O to keep it consistent, but otherwise it looks pretty good. Its gimmick here is it spins, and this mouth is supposed to move, I think, but I'm not sure. It doesn't do it on mine. It also comes with torpedoes that shoot. Now there's 3 of them, and I think the third one's only an extra because I couldn't find a place for the other one, and plus I lost it between my couch. Overall, it's a pretty nice one. I really like the design of it. Alright, now let me show you it with Shinken-O. Oops, there he goes. Alright, now he is a lot simpler than Kajiki Origami. First, what you're going to do is take Shinken-O's helmet off, again, and leave its head up. Okay, and now just pull its head off. And also it comes separate just like the other one. This comes separate, and the tail comes separate off. You just have to attach those, as well as the hidden disc, which also is open upable like that, just like the other one I showed you. Okay, now you're just going to want to, whoops, there goes the torpedo. Alright, you're just going to want to take this and snap it on right here. You'll see where it lines up. Let me do that. And you see that it goes on the back like that. Alright, now this is very simple. You just flip it around so you see the square thing and slide it over like a helmet, and it'll snap on here in the back as well to attach it back to the Kajiki. And there you have Kajiki Origami. Oh, yes. And you also want to flip these up and separate the fin back here. Just right down the middle, just separate it. You'll see that there's a crease here. Whoops. Took the whole thing off. Sorry about that. It's hard to do with one hand, but that's how it looks. Overall, a lot more pleasing looking than the other one. It looks kind of bland, you know, just with the helmet, because you can't really see the backpack all that well, but I'm glad they did a backpack instead of what they did with the other one. But it's definitely a lot more appeasing looking. Now, its gimmick here is that you separate the fin on its head, and you can put in the sword, and it'll do a slashing attack. Now, I think that's really kind of a stupid gimmick. It's creative, I guess you can say in some way, but it's kind of a stupid gimmick. That's what I think. That's what it looks like. I don't really keep it like that. I just keep it in its hander and its holster on the side. But overall, he's pretty good. I like his design a lot better than Kabuto's. It looks better, but still maybe they could have included some kind of fin thing you could put on the side so it looks a little more filled out instead of just a helmet. But overall, I'll give Kajiki Origami an 8 out of 10. I think he's pretty worth it. He's worth picking up for your Shinkenger collection. Kabuto, I'm going to give a 7. I liked him on his own. His mode wasn't that good. I think that they're probably worth to pick all 3 of them up for the bird mode. But if you're just picking and choosing, I would pass on Kabuto and get this one because it looks a lot cooler. And my review of Tora Origami will be coming when it comes out, as well as how it transforms into the bird mode. Alright, so until next time, this is Dawson Rider, signing out.